family members of people detained by ICE continue to protest in front of an immigration detention facility.
Today, New Jersey Governor Sherrill and several members of Congress stopped by demanding to see conditions inside. But once the governor left, things got chaotic. Christine Sloan joins us live from Newark with the latest. Christine.
Dick, I'm standing back here because the situation is escalating here in front of Delaney Hall. As you can see, ICE agents have pushed back a large crowd. Now, some of these people have family members who are detained in there, but a lot of the people, other people showed up who appear to be organized groups joining in the protest. Again, you're looking at this military-style vehicle trying to leave this area. They're trying to get other cars out of here as well, but these protesters are standing here. They are not moving. They are blocking the roadway, and ICE agents are standing guard. ICE agents in riot gear showing up late Monday afternoon at Delaney Hall. Our cameras capturing those agents removing protesters, blocking the immigration detention facility's exit as protesters could be seen throwing objects at them. Amid the chaos, U.S. Senator Andy Kim.
You see how much that they are trying to hide what's happening here. She intentionally tried to do that.
Less confrontational earlier as a congressional delegation got inside the facility where a pregnant woman's been demanding her detained husband be released.
They lied to him. They told him that he was getting released, and then I witnessed him getting kidnapped, shoved, and thrown in a van.
Gabriela Soto telling her story to Governor Sherrill, who talked to other family members and a detainee by phone.
We demand that if you can come inside and be with us
immediately.
This type of facility shows exactly why we should not have private mass detention facilities.
The Democrat says she was denied a request to go inside the facility. A Department of Homeland Security spokesperson calling Sherrill's visit to Delaney, quote, nothing more than a political stunt on Memorial Day when visitation is currently suspended due to riots outside the facility. DHS adding Soto's husband, quote, an illegal alien charged with assault was scheduled for a transfer to another ICE detention facility, but agitators obstructed the vehicle's path. We caught up with Congressman Robert Menendez Jr. at the detention facility in Elizabeth.
There is nothing that ICE says that you should believe, and anything they say you should doubt immediately.
Democratic lawmakers and family members claim some detainees are not receiving proper medical attention.
We come here every single day. His diabetes. They don't allow us to give the medication.
A pregnant woman who was in pain and gripping her stomach and wasn't receiving care.
This 9-year-old speaking to us with her mom's permission, asking just to see her dad.
I just want him to get out because he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, hi. They've deployed tear gas here. You can see the crowd is still staying here. And we're going to tell you that a DHS spokesperson says that detainees are being given comprehensive health care inside this facility. It's getting to be a very dangerous situation out here. I'm going to throw it back to you guys because we frankly can't talk. The tear gas deployed. As you can see, this man in front of me throwing water on his face. People are dispersing, but they're moving toward the ICE agents down the street again.
Yeah. All right, Christine, I think you should...
We're going to live in Newark. Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, step back and get a good distance from that smoke, because that can really cause trouble with your eyes, obviously with your lungs, etc.
Absolutely, but clearly a very tense situation here this afternoon at Delaney Hall on this Memorial Day. You saw ICE being kept back, blocked by these protesters as they were trying to leave. These protesters there saying that some of those people that are being held inside Delaney are being mistreated, some of those family members that you also heard from. And then the pictures that you're looking at here, these live pictures from Newark, as our crews did need to step back from the protests that were happening. And then, as you just heard, Christine Sloan saying that they deployed tear gas, and you can see one of the men there being doused with water. He's closing his eyes, clearly being affected by the tear gas that was sprayed his way. And even our Christine Sloan and our crew members there feeling the effects of this situation, this very tense situation at Delaney Hall. We will continue to keep an eye on developments here and update you as soon as we get some more information. But it does look as though the ICE team has left this area. They were parked in that parking lot there to the left-hand side of your screen, but it does appear as though they have now cleared the area.
Yeah, they claim that protesters are blocking the entrance, and you see people are still scattering away. I gather there may be more agents, federal agents, over by the entrance to Delaney Hall, because this has been a flashpoint for months now, and it comes to a head periodically. Okay.
We'll continue to follow developments.
Yes.
And I have another update at 6 o'clock, and of course tonight at 11.